fellow Americans. For 40 years, our democracy has been dismantled brick by brick, not by invaders from beyond our shores, but by a quiet, calculated coup from within. The iron grip of oligarchs, far-right think tanks, and corporate interests, embodied by the Federalist Society, the Heritage Foundation, and their ilk, has tightened around the throat of the Republic, suffocating the freedoms we were sworn to inherit. And now at last, their final gambit is upon us. What we face today is not just another election stolen by corruption, nor merely another power grab by the ruling class. No, this is the culmination of a 40-year war against the American people. A war waged through deception, economic subjugation, and judicial puppetry, all designed to erode the pillars of our democracy until they could seize it outright. The illegitimate Trump regime, installed through fraud, coercion, and foreign manipulation, stands in open defiance of the Constitution. The so-called Project 2025 is no policy plan. It is a manifesto for autocracy, an open declaration of war upon the American people. And yet the leaders of both parties, who for decades have served the same masters, have failed us. They have given us empty words and feeble opposition, while the machinery of our government has been hijacked by would-be kings and religious zealots. But make no mistake, no one is safe under their rule. To the Republicans who still believe they are free men, do not be deceived. You too will be crushed beneath the boot of tyranny when you are no longer useful. This is not about left or right, red or blue. This is about power, and the men who wield it with no regard for your life, your family, or your future. There is no waiting for salvation from the very institutions that have already been corrupted. There is no appeal to the conscience of those who have none. The time has come for the American people to act. We must resist with every means at our disposal this false government that has usurped the will of the people. We must make it clear that those who seek to impose their fascist theocracy upon us, who would replace our republic with a dictatorship of billionaires and fanatics, will face the swift and unrelenting justice of the people. Thomas Jefferson warned us that the price of liberty is eternal vigilance. Malcolm X taught us that power concedes nothing without demand. And Martin Luther King Jr. showed us that true justice is never given. It is taken by those with the courage to claim it. We are at the precipice. If we do not act now, our children will inherit only the memory of the republic we failed to defend. The traitors who have conspired against this nation, from the think tanks to the judges, from the billionaires to the fraudsters, must be held accountable under the full weight of the law. And if they will not go peacefully, then let them understand this. The American people will not be ruled. We will not be broken. We will not submit. The second American Revolution they speak of will not be the one they have planned. It will be the one that ensures they will never again have the chance to betray this nation. It is time. The Republic calls. Will you answer?